Hi, welcome to Nomis Academy. In this video, I'll be teaching you how to convert decimal number to fraction. And if you have not watched our previous videos on conversion of fraction to decimal, please, I would love you to go and watch it before you come for this. Now, this is the vice versa, changing from decimal back to fraction. How can this be done? Watch this video till the end. So let's begin with the content of this conversion of decimal to fraction. So for the sake of clarity, we will take the examples used when fraction was converted to decimal to see if the same decimal that we got is converted to fraction. So let's take the first example. Example number 1. 1.5 is a decimal number. Now convert it to fraction. How do I get this done? Let's get into the solution. Now the solution is that 1.5 is the same thing as 1.5 over 1. Why? Remember that in a fraction where the denominator is 1, the numerator is the final answer. So if I have 1.5 over 1, I still mean to say 1.5. I have not changed the magnitude of the value. So if that is the case, 1.5 can as well be written as 1.5 over 1.0. 1.0 is still 1. If this is 0, this is still remaining the same. But mind you, 1.5 is not equal to 1 because this is more than 0. So in the case where this is just 0, 1.0 and 1 is the same thing. Now I have 1.5 over 1.0. What else do I need to do? Move the decimal point at the same instance, whether to the right or to the left, such that you no longer have decimal number but a whole number. So for this case, am I moving to the right or to the left? If I move to the left, I'll keep having a decimal number because 0 will now have to appear. If I move to the left, I move this to the left, this becomes 0.15 all over 0.10. If I move to the left again, I'll keep having decimal number, but I want to have a whole number. Therefore, I'll move to the right. So if I move to the right, let's say I move 2 times, 1, 2. This becomes 0.15 points, because this is where the point is now. The next digit after the point, since there are no numbers, is 0. All over. This also must be done at the same equal places. So 1, 2. This becomes 0.10. Remember, like I said, after the decimal point, if the next digit is 0, then you have this to be it. So this is 0.15 all over 0.10. 0.15 simply means 15, and 0.10 simply means 10. Now I have whole number, 15 divided by 10. 15 divided by 10. So I have just converted that decimal number to fraction. However, I should not leave my answer like this. Why? Because I should reduce it to the lowest term that fraction can exist. Now, how do I reduce it? I will divide both denominator and the numerator by a common factor. Remember, a factor is a number that can divide another number without remainder. So what is a common factor? A number that can divide 15 without remainder and at the same time divide 10 without remainder. Correct. That is 5. 15 divided by 5, I will have 3. All over 10 divided by 5, I will have 2. So this is my final answer. 1.5 has just been converted to 3 over 2. So you can see how a decimal number has been converted to fraction. Let's take example number 2. Example 2. Now, example 2, the one that we converted was 2 over 3 converted to 0.67. So let's take that 0.67, which was approximated. So convert 0.67, convert to fraction. So how do I get this done? Let's get into the solution. Remember that a 0.67 from the previous video was an approximated value. Therefore, let us do the same thing in the solution. 0.67 all over 1 still remain the same. I've not changed the value. So 0.67 all over 1 point, because I have 2 digits, so I have to make these 2 digits too. So any digit I'm adding is 0, because after decimal point I don't have any value to add that will not change the value of 1, so just 0. So now that I have known that, to make it a whole number, I will just move the decimal point to the right hand side. So this becomes 0.67 over 100.0. So the decimal point has been moved to the right hand side to 2 places. So 67.0 is just 67 and 100.0 is just 100. Now we have 67 over 100. What is the decimal? What is the common factor that we can use to divide 67 and 100? Remember that 67 is just